Why did Genghis Khan believe he had a mandate from heaven to rule one of the largest empires in human history? He found his inspiration when he was about 20 years old. Still building up his small army and still going by his given name, Temujin. He had just taken his new wife, Borte, to the camp where his mother, brothers, and sister lived. We can piece together the story and its consequences from multiple sources. In his 1987 book, Searches for an Imaginary Kingdom, Russian historian Lev Gumilev wrote, "In 1180, an event took place which started a chain reaction which resulted in the rise of the Mongol Empire. In itself, it was commonplace. The Merkit tribe made a raid on the Borjigid, Temujin's clan in the Mongols, and carried off Temujin's young wife, Borte. Many years before, Temujin's mother, Khulan, had been stolen from their chief's brother, who had since died. Ever since they had yearned for revenge, and sometime in 1179–80 the opportunity came. This would demand a large-scale operation that would take the men away from their flocks for 2 to 3 weeks. For the Merkits were based over 300 kilometers to the north on the Selenga River, over the border that divides present-day Russia and Mongolia. A very large raiding party, at least 300 strong, located Temujin's camp and attacked it. The raid comes soon after dawn, when Temujin's family are camping in a broad valley, near the headwaters of the Khulan River, southeast of the base of the Burkhan Khaldan mountain. The Mongols, heavily outnumbered, were taken completely by surprise, panicked, and after no more than token resistance, broke and fled. Khulan grabbed her granddaughter, Temujin's daughter, and crept into the thickly forested flanks of Burkhan Khaldan, sacred even then to the Mongols. Temujin and his 4 brothers got away together with Khulan, but Borte was left behind. The 2007 film Mongol makes Temujin more heroic by showing him and Borte trying to escape together. And he takes an arrow to the back for his efforts. But in reality he was not there, though she was not alone. Only Borte and an old serving woman are left without mounts. The woman thrusts Borte into an enclosed ox-drawn carriage. When Merkits gallop up, 2 men order her out, haul her up onto one of their horses' rumps, and join in the search for Temujin before withdrawing with their captives. We have taken our revenge, they tell each other, and begin the week-long haul back home. Once again Temujin was alone, back in hiding, sleeping rough and following the game trails on the flanks of the Burkhan Khaldan that he knew so well. When the coast is clear on the morning of the 4th day, Temujin emerges from cover and is overcome with gratitude for his survival. At least, that is how he presented the experience in later life. The Secret History records not Temujin's despair at losing Borte, but rather gratitude to Burkhan Khaldan for saving his life. On sacred Khaldan, I was a lowly louse, but I escaped, and my life was spared. With a single horse, following elk trails, making a tent of bark, I climbed Khaldan. On sacred Khaldan, I was a mere swallow, or grasshopper, but I was protected. Facing the rising sun, he drapes his belt around his neck, removes his hat in reverence, and makes a ritual 9-fold obeisance toward the sun, kneeling to anoint the ground with animal fat and arag, fermented horse milk. Years later, Genghis Khan used the protection of Burkhan Khaldan as proof of his right to rule, his mandate from heaven. This was something new. For China's emperors, the mandate came only after they had conquered. For Temujin, it was bestowed long before. It created in him an odd division between the arrogance of one chosen to unite, lead, and conquer, who was justified in using every means to achieve heaven's purpose, and the humility of an ordinary man awed by the inexplicable nature of the assignment. It was this belief that gave him his charisma and inspired his companions, his family, his officers, and his subjects. But before all that, the consequences of the Merkit raid were not yet resolved. When the Mongols finally returned to their camp, they found a wasteland. Tents, carts, herds, horses, women, all were gone. And what happened to Borte? In another video, we'll take a look. Thank you for watching. Please like this video, subscribe to this channel for new videos every week or two, and see the description below for a list of books, films, and online resources featured in this video.